great opportunity over the last 2 weeks that we've only been able to really practice a little bit, but we had so many games in so many days. And it was a great opportunity for us to grow, and I think we did. I've seen that in our practices. We're a long ways from where we want to be, but it was just playing those 3 games and then coming back and going right back out on the road and winning a road game at State, North Carolina State, is just great growth for this team. So we have to be careful now. All right, we did that. All right, now we have a Saturday game, Houston Baptist, and then we have to be just as focused for that game as we were for the North Carolina State game. I did a little research last year after we lost New Jersey Tech, and 5 teams that won their Big Ten ACC Challenge lost a guarantee game that Saturday. So you win and you're up, and all of a sudden you don't take that next opponent the way you want to take it, or the next opponent just plays a great game. So we got to be very careful of that. We had a great practice yesterday, going to have a short, good one today, and a 2 o'clock game against Houston Baptist, who runs, the coach who's become a friend of mine, and they run our offense. You'll see a lot of similarities to what they do. So it's not probably as duplicate of what Patrick does at Lemoyne, but it's pretty darn close.
Jacob's going to start us off today, Coach.
Hey, Coach, do you have any update on Derek? And if he's not ready to go, do you plan to keep going forward with Karras as the lead guard, or do you plan to keep mixing in Muhammad a little bit more?
Yeah, Derek is making really good progress right now. I think we'll wait and see tomorrow and see what he can do, if anything, today, before we can make a decision on that one. So, yeah, Karras will, Karras handles the ball a great deal for us. So, and Muhammad gives us a really good defender. But I would expect if Derek cannot go, then you'll see Spike in there as well. And just because he's rehabbing like crazy, but he didn't practice yesterday, but he's practicing today, just so that he has that feel to play again.
Chris?
You're pretty confident Derek will be back by Tuesday?
No, I'm not. I don't know yet. We certainly would like him back, but his rehab has been really good. And so until I see him today a little bit, I can't project Saturday, let alone Tuesday.
Watching the film of NC State, where were the biggest areas of growth that you saw?
Oh, defensively, I think we had to change how we guarded a few things, and usually that creates a jailbreak, so to speak, of people in the wrong place at the wrong time, and we really had our coverages really did a good job. Now, we lost Martin 3 times, right, that we closed out short on him, and he drilled 3 threes. But other than that, I mean, we were really solid in what we did defensively. There wasn't anything that was tricky. It was just being solid in your gap, solid on the ball, solid with your box outs until the second half they started making penetration, and that became an issue, boxing out.
Brett?
Mark didn't play at all the other night. Is he okay, or is that?
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's fine. So I think you will have to, with this rotation that we're trying to go with, we're trying to make people comfortable. Ricky I thought did a really good job, then Mo did a good job, then Ricky did a good job, Mo did a good job. So, foul trouble, Mark's got to be ready. DJ's got to be ready.
These guys, with that trimmed down rotation. So obviously some guys have seen their minutes drop. Cam, DJ, Mark. These games like Houston Baptist and some of the guarantee games after that, even, just how important are these for potentially those guys can get some time to make a break?
I don't think I ever think of it that way. I think that we're trying to get better every day, no matter what the competition is going to be, and we got to be ready to play everybody. So I think here's the takeaway from what you're talking about. Muhammad Ali was really down our depth chart when we started practice. He'd been injured a little bit in the summer, had a hammy, had come out, hadn't practiced well in the first couple of weeks. We said, okay, the injury set you back, and now all of a sudden he's really playing well. And so now we can count on him in the game, and the other guys got to look at that and say, outliers are huge in our program. They've been for years. One of those guys that's not playing right now is an outlier, and they're going to get chances. Maybe they don't get a chance in this game, but if they do get a chance, they can make the most of it.
Right in the middle of Sam.
Have you seen any kinks in Zach's shot right now, or is it still just a matter of him getting back in the speed of the game?
No, it's a work in progress. When he couldn't do anything for a long time, because he was really working through some really good things going into that time. So he is. I'm gonna shoot with him right now in 15 minutes as soon as we're done here, and shoot with him a little bit before we go out, because we sort of have a cues. But there's some habits that he's had in his shots at different times that were not good, and there's some great habits he's had in his shot. He's got to learn to control his own shot and understand what he's doing. That's what's going to make him better at it.